Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV. Baba Bagedemo TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. First, here the major headlines for the national news. Buhari has abandoned us. Adeleke speaks on withdrawal of security aids. Ogun workers groaned over non-payment of salary. Kidnappers kill businessman in Ondo State. 3 passengers die, 12 injured in Ondo Road accident. Many fell dead as herdsmen invade Enugu community. And lastly, on sport. Argentina emerged World Cup champions after beating France. Now hear the news in details. Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria has accused the government of President Muhammadu Buhari of abandoning livestock business. Baba Osman Ingezama, president of the association, said this is a shot with newsmen in Abuja. He said why billions of naira has been made available for farmers under the central bank's anchor borrow scheme and other aspects of agriculture, nothing significant are made done for livestock. Buhari has abandoned the pastoralist. This is very clear, whether Buhari or his lieutenants believe this or not. The pastoralist has been abandoned by the government. In the last 8 years, nothing tangible was done for the pastoralists. While over 500 billion naira was spent on agronomy, nothing was spent on livestock, almost nothing. Go and check all the states' government budgetary provisions, including the federal government budgetary provisions. If you see what it is budget for livestock, you will be surprised. Livestock is being neglected completely. Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke Sunday said there is no cause for alarm on the withdrawal of the security personnel attached to him. The Department of State Service was reported to have withdrawn its personnel attached to the governor over the alleged assault. Reacting to the allegation that the governor assaulted a DSS official, the spokesperson to Governor Adeleke, Olawale Rashid, in a statement made available for Newsmail Sunday, said there was no cause for alarm over the matter. He described the matter as a minor disagreement between the Office of Department of State Service and the police. The statement read that the attention of the Osun State government has been drawn to a report on the alleged withdrawal of security personnel from Governor Ademola Adeleke. The concerned workers in Ogun State has warned Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State to stop killing them in silence over non-payment of November salaries to the workers. The angry workers lamented that almost 85% of workers in the state have not collected their November salaries in the month of December under the president's administration. A worker who spoke on the condition of anonymity to journalists described the lackadaisical attitude of the Ogun State government in handling issues of workers. Salaries and pensions, stressing that many workers have not been paid for months of November in December. He maintained that the current predicament of workers and pensioners in the state are caused untold hardship, warning that the workers will no longer tolerate government insensitivity to workers' welfare. Augustine Okoye, a businessman in Ugbe, Akoko North East local government area of Ondo State, was over the weekend kidnapped and killed by unidentified gunmen. The deceased, a popular cosmetic dealer in the Ikare Akoko axis of the state, was said to have been killed after an undisclosed ransom was made. Okoye and his wife were abducted on the Uzwa Ize Akoko highway while on their way to Ushua town. According to sources, the kidnappers killed the wife and killed the businessman after collecting ransom from the family. Narrating how they were abducted, the wife, Bolaji Augustine, disclosed that the Okoye has been murdered before the ransom was paid. While confirming the incident, a police source in Ikari, Akoko said the vehicle saw the adult, the victims have been recovered from the scene of the incident. The police source added the operatives of Amotebu Corps and local vigilantes in the axis has begun combing the forest in order to recover the body of Okoye and arrest the suspect. 3 persons were on Sunday killed in a road accident which occurred around Shasha Market along the Akure-Owo Highway on Ondo State. A Toyota Sienna bus and a Oma bus were both involved in the collision. According to eyewitnesses, both automobiles were overspeeding and collided head-on. One of the eyewitnesses disclosed that the driver of the Toyota Sienna and 2 other passengers died in the accident. A security agent who was at the scene of the accident stated that the accident was caused by the driver of the Toyota Sienna while trying to overtake a truck. Confirming the accident, the sector commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps (FRSA) in the state, Ezekiel Sonala, 12 passengers were injured in the crash. According to him, the remains of the deceased passengers have been evacuated to the morgue of the General Hospital in Nakuru. The Heamufu community in Izi-Uzo local government area of Enugu State was attacked on Sunday by suspected herdsmen. A number of persons had died after the early morning attack, though figures have not been confirmed. Family and residents are searching for missing persons after many fled into the bushes for safety. The attackers reportedly invaded Enugu from Benue State communities. The southeast and north-central states share border. Local disclosed that though vigilantes initially engaged the assailants, they retreated after being outnumbered. Police Public Relations Officer DSP Daniel Undukwe confirmed the attack, adding that a joint police or army team had been deployed to restore order. And lastly, on sports. Argentina have been crowned the 2022 FIFA World Cup champions after beating France in the final. La Asbad had drawn 3-3 against France after 120 minutes at Lusail Stadium. Lionel Messi and Angel Di Maria put Argentina 2-0 up in the first half, but Kylian Mbappe scored a brace in the second half to force the game into extra time. However, Messi scored for Argentina in 108 minutes before Mbappe completed his hat-trick as he scored a late extra-time second-half goal to force the game into a penalty shootout. Argentina eventually won 4-2 on a penalty shootout to win the 2022 FIFA World Cup. And that concludes the national news for this hour. But before we go, here's some of the major headlines once again. Buhari has abandoned us. Adeleke speaks on withdrawal security aids. Ogun workers groan over non-payment of salary. Kidnappers kill businessman in Ondo State. 3 passengers die, 12 injured in Ondo State road accidents. To join us on all our social media handles, on Facebook as Gbagede Imo with Alawi Adebayo, subscribe and follow. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn your post notification bell. And on Instagram as Bagedemo_22. Follow the page and share the page. And for the placement of your advert or event coverage, call the number displaying on the screen. Thanks so much for always watching our news on BGI TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. Bye for now.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.